Am I the asshole for not letting my mother-in-law stay the night at our house right after I give birth? I'm a 28-year-old female and my husband is a 27-year-old male. We're eagerly anticipating the arrival of our baby soon. With my parents living nearby and my mother-in-law living a few states away, our family dynamics are a little unique. I have a decent relationship with my mother-in-law. It's mostly polite exchanges when she visits. We've decided that my mother-in-law and my sister, who also lives out of state, will be notified when I go into labor. They can choose to book a flight right away or wait until after the baby arrives, whatever suits them best. Here's the catch. I recently expressed to my husband that I don't want anyone staying overnight at our house for the first few days after the birth. He was surprised, but ultimately supportive, and we agreed to communicate this to everyone. I spoke to my mom first about my desire for family to visit during the day and evening, but I wanted our nights to be private for bonding and adjusting as a family. This is our first baby, and I want to savor those precious moments. I also shared my concerns about feeling overwhelmed. I'm someone who deals with social anxiety and has a low social battery, and I expect to be utterly exhausted and vulnerable in those early days. Plus, both of our moms have a tendency to advise us on what we're doing wrong in their eyes, which adds an extra layer of stress. I suggested a compromise by offering two alternatives for my mother-in-law. She could either stay with my mom, who has a guest room, or we would pay for a nice hotel by the water. When my husband explained this to his mom, her reaction was unexpected. She was quite upset and declared that if she couldn't stay with us, she wouldn't come at all. This response caught me off guard. Though I've hosted her in the past, despite my anxiety, I've never outright set boundaries like this, and it feels especially important now that I'm about to give birth. While my husband supports my decision, I can tell he's eager for his mom to be there. I want that too. I want her to meet her grandchild, and I care about my husband's feelings. But now, I'm left feeling anxious and panicked about the impending labor. I'm torn between protecting my comfort during such a vulnerable period and fearing that sticking to my boundaries might hurt my mother-in-law's feelings and disappoint my husband, even though it's her choice not to come. Does anyone have advice? Are those first few days after birth a good enough reason to stand firm on my comfort, even if it means upsetting her? I'm trying to navigate through this and find a solution that works for everyone, but I'm really struggling. Am I the asshole?